What is up, everyone? JD here. I hope you're doing well today. Got a mail call for you. Let's jump into it. All right, we got some more knives coming the pass around group. Thank you and shout out to Kevin over at Lefty EDC for letting us check these out. We really appreciate it. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the CJRB first. Let's see if we have an actual name. All right, the AES. I don't know that it's a name, but very interesting looking. Looks like it's going to be a budget-friendly offering, so very excited. Let's see what we got in here. We got the pouch in the box and a microfiber cloth, and inside some plastic. It looks like, ooh, I recognize the logo on the blade, guys. Let me get this packaging out of the way so we can jump into the knife and see what we got with the AES. So it looks like it's a Mallory design. RPM 9 blade steel, G10 contoured. We got a lanyard pin post in the back. Oh, we got a little inlay here. That's cool. A little bit of oil leaking out of the pivot. Thumb stud action. A little smaller. Very beautiful drop point blade shape. Very simple, very useful blade shape. Good grinds on it. Nested liner lock. Looks like there's some milling for relief, weight relief on the inside here. And it is a reversible pocket clip, a little small for me. I'm landing at 3.5 fingers on this one here. And ooh, good action. Detent is a little light on this one. Little light. No side to side, no up and down. But that liner lock access, it's like the Nova. You got to kind of use the thumbnail to really get in there and access it. And if you have weak nails, that might be a problem. Also, it makes it so the blade drops right on the meat of the finger. Like honestly, these are probably better to dig up and close. But that is really tight access to that liner. And they even have it sitting proud, so it's super weird. These last few liner locks that I've seen from CJRB have been really, really tight, but maybe it's a big hand problem. Maybe it's just me. But I'll have to ask others if they notice that. That detent doesn't feel quite right. Something's feeling a little off with this one. So I don't know if Kevin took it apart. It's a little loose, a little side to side. So I'll just check with Kevin. I don't know if he took this one apart or not. Maybe I'll just check, make sure everything's tight. Looks like it's centered. I like the smooth contour G10. It gives it a little bit of character. Kind of reminds me of like a bark pattern almost. Maybe looks like micarta. And that brass inlay is cool. That's a nice touch. But that is the AES. Let's get into the first concept. So we have the Hinterland. 3.5-inch blade, a little over. This looks like it's going to be a premium option here. It looks like it's got a lot going on actually. So let's jump into it. Also looks like it's going to be a bigger knife as well. Kansept has the same that we're used to seeing from them. Oh wow, that's really pretty looking already, not even out of the box, but very pretty looking. Just inside the package. Let's get to it and get her open and confirm that. But I like their packaging, and again, it looked like it was premium because it was S35 yen titanium carbon fiber, as you will see here in just a second on the Hinterland. Let's see here. Yeah, that is really nice. Slight contouring on that shred or that twill carbon fiber, which makes it look really nice. I like that aesthetic. You guys know I do like some blue. We got blue anodized around the bolsters, thumb studs, and hardware. Lanyard hole here. Titanium pocket clip. Feels springy. Let's take a look at this one. Interesting. So it looks like there could be a fuller here. I'll check that in a second, but it is a single-sided thumb stud, and it's ramped, similar to what we have seen on some Kunwus. Let's take a look at this one. Good detent. Ooh, I like that. Got a modified clip point there. Nice cutting surface. Very beautiful when open. I love this blade shape. This is nice. I like this. full-size knife too. Thank you, Kansept, for taking into consideration those of us that still enjoy being able to get 4 fingers fully onto the knife and a nice big blade. Thin geometry, nice black wash on there. Kansept does a good job with those. Good access to the lock bar. Is this a fuller? Oh, it's a little slick. Make that a little bit sharper, guys. That might be because of the coating. Might not be like that with an uncoated blade. But yeah, it's a little slick and I'm sliding off of it and I'm not quite sure where my finger was when I was able to open it the first and the last time. Thumb stud action is good. With that bolster, I feel like, yeah, I feel like if the fuller was a little sharper or a little deeper cut into the blade, I feel like I'd be able to get that without putting any pressure onto the lock bar. I like the ribbing on that carbon fiber too. This is nice. I like this one a lot. That is the Hinterland. Let's set it over here with the AES and let's jump into the last one. We got the Shikari. Isn't that the Shikari? Isn't that what they call? It's something Marvel related, the Shikari. The Shikari. Is that from Wakanda? No, what is that? I don't know. But we got 154 cm, so it's going to be more budget friendly. Also looks like it's going to be full size based off of the length of the blade. And we got some aluminum and micarta going on with this one. So let's go in and check the Shikari out. Oh, the paper is on the wrong side with this one. Whoever put that back in there. The Shikari. I don't remember this one at all, guys. I might have recognized the Hinterland and signing up for it, but I don't think I know what the Shikari is. It looks like it might be a button lock too. If I can. All right, so we got the Shikari here. Oops, I covered the Hinterland. Very interesting. So aluminum. I like the coating on the aluminum. That feels well done. It feels like a nice thicker coating. Smooth micarta. Lanyard hole. I cannot tell if that's aluminum or G10 on that backspacer. You got steel liners. Looks like a flipper only knife. Smooth flipper. Not excited about that. Yeah, that is unfortunate because I actually like this blade shape. Ooh, it's tight. It's tight. You can see I'm hanging off the back a little bit there. But I like the blade shape. I don't think I've handled a bunch of button locks from Kansept. Kansept, you got to put some jimping on here. Put a little bit of a more aggressive, tight jimping on this flipper tab, and that'll be aces. Oh, I'm slipping off. That's the problem. Feels good. No side to side, no up and down. All right, so Morgan Kings. Shikari, I can't read the last part. 154 cm. Feels like a little bit more of a robust geometry on this one. Got some oil on the blade still. Let me clean that off and have a look at her. So I like the transitions here. It's a good looking piece to me. Clip point, lightweight. It's not heavy, even with the steel liners. So if I come in and kind of hybrid light switch push button, I can get it pretty consistent. Feels a little tight. I slipped off that time. I tried to go straight light switch, but I like that. The Shikari just needs a little jimping right off, first impressions right off the gate. Just needs a little jimping there on that flipper tab. I think my favorite out of this bunch is going to be the Hinterland. Very good looking knife. I like this combo with the blue and the shred carbon fiber and the black washed blade. And I'm a big fan of S35 yen. I love its edge retention. It's a great work knife steel. And then we got the AES, and just first impressions, that lock bar access. A little tight. But if you have any questions about anything on the table today that you'd like to see covered in the review, make sure and sound off down below. Which one of these is your favorite just from the unboxing? I know I haven't gotten into the review. Thanks for watching to this point. If you enjoyed, consider hitting that like on your way out. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. I'd love to have you follow along as I do my content. Special thanks to those channel members out there. I love you all. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.